All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to do a little gentle-ish yoga today to keep us loose and limber, but not overdo it. So let's start. We're all standing up, so we're going to start in our mountain pose and find that nice tall posture. Rooting the feet down into the earth, crown of the head up towards the ceiling. And let's just take a couple of breaths here to bring that focus and attention inward for a few moments. Excellent. And then when you're ready, let's start. We're going to do lots of slow moving. So we'll start with our cat and cow first. So feet can be as wide as comfortable, at least hip width, distance apart. And we're just going to start rounding forward a little bit, bend the knees a little bit, drop the chin. That's our exhale cat. Hands can come to the thighs. When you're ready for the inhale, we're going to round up, looking up. You don't have to look straight up. Just lift the chin just a little bit. Exhale, bring it back to cat. Inhale, rounding up, looking up, cow. And we're just going to go at your own pace, moving nice and slow. As you increase your movement, if you want to make the movement bigger, you can do that. If you want to keep it small, that is totally fine too. So we just want to get everything loose and warmed up. And let's go maybe 2 or 3 times each direction. And then when you're ready, coming back to neutral. And let's go ahead and get, the feet are a little bit wider apart for our lateral. So again, we want to start small movements. Just going to inhale one arm up, and it can stay vertical. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, other side. And as you, again, warm up in this direction a little bit, you can increase the range of motion if you like. And if you want to pause at one point, maybe with the arm overhead, and breathe into the ribcage, you can do that. If you'd rather just keep it fluid, you're welcome to do that as well. All right, so let's do 2 more times each side. And then coming back to center. All right, so we're going to do a gentle twist. We want to keep the twist in this upper half of the back. Keep that lower back protected. You can bring the arms out however high you like, down here, up here, up here. And then we're gonna inhale, lift, exhale to one side, inhale back to center, exhale second side. So going nice and slow. And then maybe one more time each direction. And then coming back to center, release. And then let's do a couple of half sun salutations to come back to symmetrical. So feet can be nice and wide. We'll start with the hands at the heart. We're going to inhale, hands drop down, and then come all the way up. On the exhale, arms out to the side, hinging at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Feel that extension in the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees nice and deep, arms come out. Inhale all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Do that again. Inhale. And exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out. Inhale all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out. Inhale, push in with the feet all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Excellent. All right, so let's do our two moving balance poses. So we'll start with palm tree pose. And you can break it down however you want. So if you want to do just the arms, or if you want to just do the toes. If you're a little wobbly today, you can use a wall or a chair. I'm just going to do arms and feet. So however you want to do it works for me. All right, here we go. So we're going to inhale and exhale. And just go at your own pace. If it feels a little wobbly, you can bring your feet a little wider. If you want to add difficulty to it, stay up on the toes longer, take an extra breath. Or if you're just here for relaxation, do it however it feels right for you. Excellent. And maybe one or two more. Beautiful. All right. Shake anything out that's getting a little stiff. And then let's do our Karate Kid. Let's do that one as cross body. So we'll start with the arms out to the side. And we're going to lift one knee up and touch that knee with the opposite hand. And then down, and then the other side. If that is too complicated, you can do same knee, same hand, or just the knees, or just the hands. We can break anything down. Awesome sauce. All right. Let's do one more time each side or finish off evenly. And then release. And then let's come back to that mountain pose. And then check in with the body again. What feels warmed up? What doesn't yet? And just take a couple of breaths and kind of do a body scan. So what are the feet telling you? Are your knees talking to you? Hips, how are they feeling? Spine, shoulders, wrists. Excellent. All right, from here, let's go ahead and warm up the knees. So we're going to do our warrior one. So we're going to turn one foot out and step that other foot forward. And we're looking for aiming the knee towards that second and third toe. Your feet might be a little one way or the other, but that's the general idea, is straight out in front. So we're going to inhale this straight leg, exhale, bend. And the breathing is important. And let's do two more. Excellent. And then bend that knee, push up, step back. Let's do the other side. So turn that foot out, step the first foot forward. Same idea, inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. If that back leg is tight, you can bend that back knee as well. And two more on this side. And then we'll push off and step back. All right, so let's add arms for this one. We're just gonna do it one more round. We'll do it with the one hand behind and we're moving and folding. Let's do that one. Should have a name for that, but I don't yet. All right. Left foot, or one foot out to the side, the other foot comes forward. So the foot that's in the back, that hand goes on the lower back. Arm that is in front, the leg matching up, what I'm trying to say. All right, so we're going to inhale, bend that front knee, front arm comes up. On the exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Arm swoops down. On the inhale, arm comes back up, torso comes up. And then we're going to exhale, straighten the leg, arm comes down. Two more times. Inhale, bend the knee, arm up. Exhale, fold forward. Arm swoops down. Inhale, arm swoops back up. Exhale, straighten the leg, arm comes down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, down. Beautiful. All right, step back. Turn that foot out, step the other foot forward. Back hand on the lower back. And here we go on this side. We're going to inhale, arm comes up, bend that front knee. Exhale, fold forward, arm swoops down. Inhale, arm swoops back up, bring the torso up. Exhale, arm down, straighten it. Beautiful. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale down. Nice. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, done. Beautiful. All right, step the feet together. You can shake the legs out if you like. All right, let's find our warrior two next. All right. So we'll have 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back. Angle of the back foot is a little bit closer to 90 degrees. Hands come to the heart, arms open to the side, and then we're gonna bend that front knee over that front ankle. Send the fingers out. And you can always adjust where your feet are if they didn't end up where you like. Let's take a breath here or so. All right, so let's go. We actually have the blocks. We're gonna step out of this and grab our blocks. So we can do the big lunge, high lunge. All right, so blocks go up by that front foot. And if coming down to the blocks is too far, what you can do is come to the chair when we come down instead of going all the way down to the floor. So that's option B. All right, so got our feet ready. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side, bend that front knee. So we're gonna go side angle first. Front forearm onto that front thigh. Back arm can be on the hip, towards the ceiling or overhead. And then we're gonna windmill around to peaceful warrior. And then we're gonna bring both arms down to the chair or the blocks. Pivot that back foot. And that foot can stay all the way on the floor or you can be up on the toes. And then on your next inhale, we're gonna bring the arms up, high lunge. Excellent. And then we'll go back to warrior two. We'll do it 2 more times. Side angle pose. Bend the elbow, front forearm on that front thigh. Inhale, all the way around to peaceful warrior. And then exhale, both hands down to the chair or the blocks. Pivot that back foot. On your next inhale, arms coming up, high lunge. Beautiful. And then back to warrior two. All right, 1 more time. Side angle pose. Inhale all the way around to peaceful warrior. And then windmill back down to the blocks, to the chair, pivot that back foot. On your next inhale, high lunge. Excellent. Let's come back to warrior two. We'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. Excellent. All right, so let's do the other side. So bring that other foot up by the blocks. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side. Bend that front knee over that front ankle. Take a moment here, extend the fingers out. And then we're going to bend the elbow, front forearm to that front thigh. Back arm can come to the hip, towards the ceiling or overhead. On your next inhale, all the way around to peaceful warrior. And then your next exhale, both arms come down. Pivot that back foot. And then on your next inhale, high lunge. That back foot can be all the way down on the floor or you can be up on your toes. Excellent. Back to warrior two. 2 more times. Bend the elbow. Side angle pose. On your next inhale, all the way around to peaceful warrior. Next exhale, hands come down to the blocks or the chair. Pivot that back foot. On your next inhale, high lunge. Excellent. All right. Warrior two. And last time through. Bend the elbows, side angle pose. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands come down. Pivot that back foot. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Nice. Drop the arms and step the feet back together. Beautiful. All right. Shake the legs out. Let's see. We're going to do a couple of wide-legged poses, and then we'll come down to the floor. All right, so we'll start with feet are nice and wide. And we'll start with, we'll do a half sun salutation here with wide legs. If this is not comfortable, you can bring the legs in wider. Two options, as wide as your mat, or if you go sideways on your mat, you can go wider. All right, hands at the heart. You're gonna inhale, hands come down, arms come up. Exhale, arms out to the side, hinge at the hips, forward fold. You have your blocks handy, you can use your block here. You're gonna inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out, pushing the feet, inhale all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. All right, we're gonna do something fun. We're gonna go, I know. So instead of doing 3 in a row, we're gonna do the 3 different things each one time. All right, so that was half sun. Now we're gonna do pinwheel. So we're gonna cross arms out, that's our inhale, and then exhale, we're gonna go down to the ankle or the knee or the hip, and then do the other side. And then inhale, come back up. And then we're gonna do rainbow pose. So hands on the hips, exhale, forward fold. If you have your block handy, you can use that, or the floor. I'm gonna do the block here. All right, so we're gonna inhale, right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, bring it back. Bend the knees, arms come out. Inhale, all the way up. Hands to heart, and we're gonna do 1 half sun salutation. Inhale. And exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands can come to the front of the legs. Exhale, fold forward, keep those knees soft. Arms out to the side, inhale all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. And then arms come out to the side. We're gonna do 1 pinwheel on each side. Exhale, right hand crosses over to the left side. Inhale, back up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, bring it back up. And then we're gonna hinge at the hips, forward fold. Rainbow pose, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, back. Other side. Inhale, that arm up. Exhale, back. Bend the knees. Hands come out to the side. Inhale. All the way up. Palms together. Hands to heart. We're going to do 1 more round. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Hinge at the hips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out, inhale all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms come out, pinwheel, exhale, right side, right hand, left side. Inhale, open. Exhale, other side. Inhale, open. And then we're gonna do our rainbow pose, hands to the hips. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back. Bend the knees, arms up to the side. Inhale, all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, and start. Beautiful. Heel toe the feet together or hop, if that's okay with your knees. All right, so let's do a couple of cat and cow just to come back to symmetrical. So we're going to exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale cat, inhale cat. And a couple more on your own. And after that feels complete, we're going to come back to our mountain pose. And check in. So what is talking to us now? Feet, knees, hips, shoulders, arms. And then we did our high lunge. We're going to do some low lunges. That's why we have the blocks. So if you want, you can come down to a squat. Otherwise, come down to hands and knees. And grab your blocks and a blanket for your knees or whatever else you need. All right, so before we get up on the blocks, we're going to do a couple cat and cow here. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Maybe notice the difference between standing cat and cow and hands at knees cat and cow. All right, so let's do our lunge and then we'll do some other hands and knees stuff. All right, so grab in your blocks, hands on the blocks. You can bring them over to one side and then swing that right knee around, or if you have room, you can bring it straight through. And then the first thing we want to do is bring the pelvis down towards the floor. So we're going to bring that knee out further. So we're making room on this left side with that hip flexor. And then coming back. And you can stay right here, or when you're ready, or if you're ready, you can bring your hands up on your knee. And then next option is arms up overhead. You can stay here, or last option is bring the hips forward. Hands back a little bit if you like. And then coming back down, hands to the knees, hands to the blocks. And then I have another option for you. Walking the blocks back to retreating warrior. Yes. All right. I think that's what that's called. All right. And then walk it back up. And then we're going to switch legs. Right leg goes back, left foot comes forward. You can swing it around or swing it through. And then let's do this side. We'll start with the pelvis coming down towards the floor. Excellent. And then back up. Hands can come to the top of that leg or stay on your blocks, whatever feels okay. Next option, stay here or arms come up. And then last bit, bring the hips or the pelvis back forward. And maybe hands go back a little bit if you want to do more of a crescent one. And then coming back, hands to the knees. Hands come down to the blocks. And if you want to do that retreating warrior, and then walk it back up. And then, you know what? We're going to do a triangle here. I know this is not anybody's favorite way to get into a triangle, but it's fun because it's different. Okay, so let's leave that left foot where it is. We have the blocks. We're going to curl the toes of that right foot under. And then on an inhale, we're going to lift the hips and straighten that front leg. So that back foot comes down, heel on the floor. And you can stay right here. We've got triangle legs. If you want to, add your triangle arms. Left hand stays on the block. Right arm comes up towards the ceiling. Excellent. And then coming back down. Right hand comes down, pivot that back foot. Right knee comes down. Release that right foot. And then we'll switch legs. Left knee comes back. And then we're going to bring that right foot forward. Curl the toes of that left foot. Inhale, lift the hips up. And then set that left heel on the floor. Right hand stays on the block. And then this left arm comes up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Excellent. All right. Bring that left hand down, pivot that back foot. Left knee comes down to the floor. We're going to bring that right foot or right knee back down. And I think we're done with our blocks. You can move them out of the way. And let's do a little cat and cow again. Come back to symmetrical. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Beautiful. And then, let's see, we'll do one more thing here. We're going to do spinal balance. All right, so we're going to extend that left leg back. Right arm comes forward. And activating that lower belly. So we're not dumping into the floor. That's where we want to get our core strength. One more breath. And then release. And then let's do the other side. Right leg comes back, left arm forward. Engage that lower abdominal. And one more breath here. And release. All right, a couple of cat and cow. And then when you're ready, we're going to come and sit. All right. So, we're going to start with cat and cow. All right. So if it's comfortable to sit cross-legged, you can, hands under the knees. Otherwise, if your legs are out, hands under the thighs. We'll start with an exhale cat. Inhale cat. Ooh. Exhale cat. Inhale. And then back to neutral. If you have your blocks and you want to use them for our lateral, you can do that. I'll show you what that looks like. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. When you use them, it's going to give you a little bit more space in that side body. Unless you have longer arms, then it doesn't matter as much. But sometimes it's fun to, if you have the tools out, it's fun to use them. All right. So one hand down on the floor or on your block. Inhale, and lift this other arm up. Exhale, bring other side. Inhale. And exhale. Moving nice and slow. Stretching stuff we haven't stretched in a week. All right, one more time each side, or finish off evenly. All right, let's do a little twist, nice and gentle. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the second side. All right. Finish off evenly. And then a couple of cat and cow. And then we're going to come down onto the spine. So grab your strap and maybe one block if you feel like that's an option for your bridge pose. Oh. All right. So we're going to bring the feet up to the top of the mat, down onto the spine. And let's start, if you want, you can do both knees or one knee at a time for Apanasana. And then we're going to bring both knees into the chest if you haven't already. And on the inhale, arms up overhead, feet up towards the ceiling. And we're going to point and flex. And then bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, open. And then point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, open. Point and flex. Bend the knees, hands to knees. And one more time. Inhale. Point and flex. And then bend the knees, hands to knees. All right, so we're going to bring the feet back down to the mat. And we're going to do a couple of bridge poses. Where, let's see. Let's do, we'll start with just the hips. So arms can be down on the floor, or you can do robot arms. We're going to inhale, push in with the feet, lift the hips. On the exhale, release them back down. Again, inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, release. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. All right, we're going to do 2 more options here. We're gonna do arms and hips. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, pushing with the feet, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release. All right, last option is, if you have your block handy, and you want to, if it's not comfortable, that's okay, you don't have to do it this way. So I'm just gonna go up into a bridge pose and slide the block under, and then come back down. So inhale, hips up, slide the block under, if you'd like. Otherwise, you can just hold the hips up. And then we're gonna set the hips down on the block or hold them up in the air. Couple of options. If it's comfortable and you don't have any back issues, you can extend your legs or keep the knees bent if that's more comfortable. And we'll just take a breath or so here. And then if you've extended your legs, bring your feet back in, bend the knees. We're going to lift up slightly, slide the block out, and then coming down very, very slow. And bring the knees back into the chest. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. Couple of Appanasanas. Come back to that neutral spine. And then let's go ahead and grab our strap. And we're going to do the 3 directions of the legs. So if you don't have a strap, you can do this without. Just put your hands behind your thigh. Otherwise, if you have a strap, we're going to bring the ball of the foot into the strap, hands holding the strap, and to relax the shoulders, bring the arms down towards the floor. All right, on the exhale, leg comes in towards the torso. Inhale out. Exhale, leg in. Inhale, leg out. And one more time. Exhale, leg in. Inhale, release. Oh. All right, so we're going to bring both straps into the right hand. Left arm comes out to the side. And if you don't have a strap, that's fine. You can bring your hand on the outside of that thigh. And when you're ready, we're going to bring that right leg towards the left side, or towards the right side of the floor. And you can bring it out and hold it, or you can bring it up and bring it down again. And one more time up and bring it down. All right, everybody bring it up. We're going to switch sides, move that left leg out of the way. Right arm out to the side, and then we're going to cross the body and just hold it there. Just breathe into any tension. And then when you're ready, right foot comes back up to the top. We're going to switch feet. Left foot comes into the strap. Set that right foot down on the mat. And then left leg in towards the torso. Inhale out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, bring it out. And one more time. Leg in and leg out. Both straps in the left hand, right arm out to the side. You can either bring it over and hold it or do it a couple times. So we're going to exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. And again, over towards the left. Bring it back up. And one more time. Out towards the left. And up. All right, switch hands. Left arm out to the side. Move that right leg out of the way. And then we're going to cross the body with the left leg. And hold it. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring it back up. And then release. And bring both knees into the chest. Inhale. Bring them out. Exhale, bring them in. Beautiful. And then feet come down to the mat, knees are bent. And then we're going to extend both legs all the way straight out. Legs are zipped up together, toes point up towards the ceiling. Arms start out by your sides. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your side. So if this doesn't feel good for your shoulders, you can do snow angel arms. Arms up, or hands up towards the crown of the head. And slide them back down. Or cactus arms, if that feels okay. Next time arms are up overhead, take a pause and do a good morning stretch, extending the fingers and toes away from the torso, or the heels, do the heels or the toes. And then exhale, relax and release, arms back down by your side. And just a couple more. And when you finish your last one, arms down by your side. Maybe tuck the shoulder blades together. Legs and feet can release away from each other. And getting any last little wiggles out. If your chair is handy, you want to put your legs up on your chair, you can do that without too much effort. Or if it's more comfortable for your back, you can bend your knees, bring your feet into the mat, and then drop the knees in together. Sometimes that feels good. Or whatever position is most comfortable for you today. And let's do a full body relaxation. Walking down the body, we're going to start at the crown of the head and work our way down to the feet. So smoothing the forehead and face. Relax the tongue. Release and relax the jaw. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the whole spine from the top of the spine all the way down to the tailbone, making space. Relax the rib cage and let go of breath. Soften the abdomen. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax those hip joints. Relax the tops of the thighs, the backs of the thighs, the space behind the knees. Release and relax the knees. Relax the calves and shins. Release the ankles. Relax the feet, tops of the feet, soles of the feet, heels. And relax all the toes. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, on with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. Use your bent arm as a headrest. Take another breath or so here. And then when you're ready, pushing up with an inhale to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way, let's finish with a lotus breath. So the pinkies touch, the thumbs touch, fingers are open. Fingertips touch. We're going to inhale, fingers open. Exhale, fingers closed. And again, inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Palms together at the heart. And namaste. All right, gang. Thank you. Have a happy new year. And we'll see you next week for polls.